Hi everybody, today I'm going to read to you Henrietta's Hair by Mary Louise Zuccaro Pollock. Mary Louise Zuccaro Pollock is an author that lives in Michigan. Henrietta was a bright little girl with a beautiful smile that curved around her pearly white teeth. Big dimples appeared on her plump rosy cheeks when she giggled, which was often. There's Henrietta. Henrietta was fun to have around. She enjoyed riding her bicycle up and down the sidewalk, was a whiz at shooting baskets, and could run around the bases quicker than any boy on her baseball team. Most people would say Henrietta was a perfect child, but there was one mystery about her. No one knew the color of her eyes. You see, Henrietta hated to brush her hair. Her golden locks would droop over her eyebrows like waterfall, covering her eyes. But no matter how many times people reminded her to brush her hair, Henrietta simply wouldn't listen. What color do you think Henrietta's eyes are? I think they're brown. Brush your hair, Henrietta, Mom would say as she got dressed for school. Later, replied Henrietta. But alas, it would be time to leave for school, and Henrietta still hadn't brushed her hair. Henrietta loved to visit her grandmother. They would have a jolly time baking cookies and playing games. But when grandmother told her to brush her hair so she could see her eyes, Henrietta replied, "I brushed it last week." Often, Henrietta's cousins would stop over to play tag or walk through the fields looking for animal tracks. "Why don't you brush your hair so you can see where you're going?" they would ask. Henrietta just shrugged her shoulders and shouted, "Maybe I'll brush it tomorrow." The cousins simply laughed. They found Henrietta to be quite amusing. One summer evening, Mom and Dad decided to take Henrietta camping. How she loved sleeping beneath the white moon and counted stars as they twinkled above her. Shortly after settling down inside her cozy sleeping bag, Henrietta fell asleep. Her knotted hair rested on her fluffy pillow. There's Henrietta's hair. As Henrietta slept peacefully, a mother possum hanging by her tail on the tree limb noticed the tangled mass of hair below. "What a fine home this would make for my babies," she said aloud. So she gathered her babies and nestled right into Henrietta's hair. A bit later, a young skunk sauntered by. "What a lovely place to take a nap," whispered the skunk when he spied on the snarl curls upon Henrietta's pillow. Then he quickly snuggled next to the sleeping possum and her family. There's the skunk and there's the possum. Toward morning, a peppy chipmunk scurried about in search of a place to hide a few acorns. "This is a perfect hiding place," chattered the chipmunk as it stumbled upon Henrietta's messy curls. So 3 tiny acorns were tucked next to the napping squirrel. There's the acorns, there's the skunk, and then there's the possum. That's a lot of stuff to have in Henrietta's hair. When Henrietta woke, she wasn't feeling quite right. Her head felt heavy, and it seemed to itch and tingle. "Mom, Dad," Henrietta called. "Come quick." "What's wrong, sweetie?" they asked. But when they looked at Henrietta, they didn't need to have to wait for an answer. That's what they saw. Promptly, they plucked out the 3 acorns. Very gently, they removed the napping skunk. And finally, they coaxed the mother possum to leave with her babies. "What a relief," sighed Henrietta. Henrietta learned a valuable lesson that morning. Ever since then, she brushed her hair every day, and sometimes even twice. Maybe we'll find out the answer of her color of her eyes. Oh, by the way, Henrietta's eyes are blue. I hope you guys like this book. I'll talk to you guys later.